that you looked when you came in, but I think it would be...
But there are a lot of cultists, though. It's just a matter of, it's like, are you one of us? It's like, oh yeah, I just haven't bumped into you yet. You know, it
I'm
gives them
just...
enough to swing with.
Yeah, I'm just telling you, they might not be incredibly attentive to these kind of things, but they are much more alert now that they're really one of their main assets, their main war assets, has been killed. They will definitely be much more on edge and not as easy to fool as perhaps they were in the past. And that is something I would bear in mind.
Absolutely. Oh, and killing that vampire probably didn't help make things any less alert, too.
Holy shit, you killed Sandessel?
You killed a vampire?
Yeah.
Is that what her name was? Yeah,
It
she was a bitch.
it was.
And she's dead permanently, too.
Well, I mean, you say that. She's gonna be really pissed when she comes back
You guys
tomorrow.
killed a vampire.
What, out of the tower? The
How did you know?
Where
Yes,
Coffin
that's
is?
where she lives. You didn't.
Yeah. No, it's not where she lives.
Yeah, she lives somewhere else now.
Oh, you know,
I killed her jumping off a flying bird.
what was your name again, small one?
Mariah.
Merrick.
Mariah. On the one hand, I'm a little bit excited to be aiding and abetting this dragon murder that you've been putting on and are planning on doing. However, you have been killing a lot of my staff, I guess, to use the vernacular, and
Oh, was she yours?
she's, well, she's been in the castle for a long time, although I will say that she's kind of, I guess you could call her like a recent convert. She was, well, I mean, without getting into details, because, I mean, it's really kind of pointless to speak of the dead, but she was an elven wizard for a good long while that fell under the sway of some, well, creatures of the night, and made her home in my crumbling tower. I will say that she did kind of drink the Dragon Cult Kool-Aid as soon as me and the Dragon Cult reached our arrangement, and so perhaps that was for the best. Perhaps she was not well.
She did try to kill us first.
Still, I hate killing things unnecessarily.
I would like to say no, don't get me wrong. She would have absolutely killed you if you had given her the chance. She is, kind of a nightmare walking in flesh. I will say, if you could just do me a solid from here on out, anybody currently on this castle that doesn't just scream, "I'm a dragon cultist, I work for the dragon cult," maybe not kill them to death. This castle doesn't operate itself. It does require a bit of a crew. So just
Oh, yeah.
try and see things from the administrative perspective as you make your way down to the kitchen. That being said,
yeah.
you do
Yeah,
have
that's-
my full support, and I will try to do what I can to keep at least the Ogre battalion off your back. Although I can only really speak guaranteeing the current honor guard that I have. However, I do believe that the Ogres at least will be more open to my influence than the Dragon Cultists' influence. So, but yeah.
All right. Thank you, sir. Pleasure working with you.
It's been an experience. And are you guys? All right, what are you guys doing now?
I think it's about time to file out here. I'll give a quick, bow before I head out.
I say.
And he nods his head a little bit, and again is kind of glad that at least someone still remembers the old etiquette. So yeah, you guys head out, and the three ogres on the top, they kind of peek down, like look at you, and they just kind of while you're.
Can I assume Jamna is no longer on the table for us then?
Yeah. Jamna's currently in the tower. Oh, that is one other thing. Great. Make a perception check.
Okay.
My hand turned into
Can
a
I have my
laser
owl
pointer.
help?
Yeah.
please?
Actually, no. Instead of that, make a survival check.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's not. Okay, survival.
I
Well,
use
I got a
guidance.
+1.
So guidance wouldn't apply to this because this is not you getting ready.
Whew.
Although with the
Okay,
16,
16 plus 1.
yeah,
17.
nothing dangerous. It's just you do feel a slight shift, a barely perceptible shift. I mean, this castle
Ooh.
moves at a very very slow pace, but you do feel a slight shift, almost like you were on a cruise ship that had slightly adjusted course.
Wave. Nice.
Yep.
Nice.
So,
Alright.
Jenna.
so you guys are on your way down to the kitchen. Just a casual stroll down to the kitchen.
Can we... Is this a cave that leads down to downstairs? Because I'd kind of like to... we had like a good thing going if we can come up from the bottom. Since they're all looking at us on the top. Well,
Yeah.
the cave here, I think you said that led down to like the basement level where the dragon was. Right?
Yes, I believe that does take you to the cave network that kind of connects the second floor to the first floor. Let me pull up my copy of the map.
Oh, is that the second floor? Okay, okay. I thought the dragon was actually on like a basement level kind of thing. And the main entrance was like on there was like ground floor, the dragon was basement, and we're on like second floor kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean the inside of that little basement area, there are tunnels and stuff that go from the second floor through the first floor. It's like
Okay.
yeah, so like that basement area where the dragon is, there are tunnels that are on every level of this place, apart from the top towers. Yeah, you're not like you can be on the bottom of that network of tunnels, but really it's like first floor, network of tunnels of varying heights and drops, and then second floor.
Okay. Yeah. I guess we'll head out there. If we're going around this direction here, could I take a quick peek? Has the barracks that are the wooden barracks over here, have they taken any noticeable damage?
The barracks?
Yeah,
No.
these. Okay, so that fire thing didn't.
The fire thing
That's good.
apparently did not work because it's been
Okay.
quite a bit. It's been quite a bit of time at this point. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, good. Because that had all the ogres in it that are like his staff there.
Correct.
Okay, good. Definitely glad about that.
Hmm.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you get a feeling that if that particular plan had worked, that the conversation with Blagothkus might have gone a little bit different.
Yeah. I would have been, I'm just like, oh crap.
Yep.
Okay, well, good. That's a load off my mind there.
Alright, so we just kind of stroll down to the kitchen.
Yeah, I mean that's you can get in through that
Fortunately,
cave,
do we
which
still have Will here?
not seeing him.
Uh,
And what is his pet? A
It's a mastiff. It's a dog.
Mastiff.
Okay.
Yep. I'll just assume that he's there, but you guys go ahead and head on down, and you find yourself in one of the ice tunnels, kind of walking through. And I need you guys to go ahead and make a group stealth check.
Okay. Well, I'm definitely Well, before we started, I'm definitely
Casting,
guidance on. It's sort of like I can cast it on Socks, and Merrick can cast it on himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna need it.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna use my guidance right now for myself.
Yeah. Let's see what Socks gets here first.
Hello, Bob.
No! Oh man.
Okay.
I don't see the dice properly, so.
Yeah, those weren't awesome
Basically,
rolls.
I rolled total an 18, but it still would have been you two both. You're really clanky.
Yeah, well, I am holding still all that metal.
Silverware. You didn't dump the silverware in the bag?
No, well, I did actually, but I still have other metal.
Yeah.
The Civil War I
You've
put
all
in
got
my
the metal
freezer.
armor and stuff, and
Yeah, the plate.
Even though we're getting towards the end, I could probably just drop all of it. Because I don't think I'm going to get to go work in the metal forge and build this all new set
it
of
still
armor.
spoils the war. It still spoils the war.
All right.
I don't think we managed to stealth that one.
So,
Like just
It's like,
drop
okay.
pieces of
Balls of war,
metal as
the
I'm
big
walking,
door.
thud.
Clank, clank, clank.
Drop.
It's like,
When I was
guys,
So,
DMing,
no,
I
I'm
don't
just
make
walking
sure
through the tunnel
people
with two pieces like under my arm.
right
One
down
drops,
this
I go to pick it up,
wall.
the other one drops as I put it back on my one on my
Pretty
arm.
much.
I go to pick up the other one, drop.
okay.
Can the Mastiff make a stealth check? Technically, he could be our fourth party member. He might bring our average back out to multiple successes.
Or not.
Holy shit!
Horse.
I'm surrounded by an orchestra.
Yeah, so you guys are walking through this ice tunnel, and
Fine.
I would say that the dog falls first, and then everybody else in line behind him falls over the dog down a flight of ice-infused stairs, making the loudest racket. It's cacophonous. It's echoing off the walls. You hear like the echo of this cacophony just travel down the what's up?
When we hit the bottom, can I use what is it called? Crap, where is it? Crap, I cannot find it. Give me a second.
Mm-hmm.
I have silence or something like that.
You cannot cast that as a reaction. The sound's already been made.
No, I mean,
Um,
once we hit the bottom and I get up, can I use it?
Well,
Well-
they'll still be able to see us though, which will be extra weird that we made all that noise and then all of a sudden it's just super quiet and we're just standing there.
Yep.
Like what? It wasn't us.
But
No, then
yeah.
we'd be like acting like, who is that?
I think a zone of silence would actually be far, far, far,
You're not allowed to
far,
talk to other people.
far,
in the
far,
roguelike.
far more suspicious at this point.
All right.
It's okay. I have awakened mind, so I can like telepathically communicate with these guys.
What's talking to you?
And I'm trying to figure out what exactly is going on.
I am saying shit.
Ah.
Shit.
Okay. So
It's like, who brought the dog?
yeah. Through the
I know. What's that, boy? You picked up the scent? The guys we're looking for on the way? Let's go get them.
you hear a strange voice, seemingly coming from nowhere, saying, "Hold on, I would recognize that voice anywhere. However, it is higher pitched than I remember. Is this the normal guy I met on my travels to whatever the name of the city was?" And you turn around. You turn around, and you see a man wearing red robes, who's no longer wearing that silly hat, but it is in fact Asbarajos, in his traditional red robes of the Red Wizards of Thay. And you see now that his hat is off, tattoos all over his head and upper neck. And he
Now,
looks
this
at...
isn't the guy who I gave the dagger to, is it?
I believe it is, actually. Was it... Wait, who did you give the dagger to? No, that was a different guy. That was a different dude. That was the guy that you were working for. No, this is... But this was one of the guys that was with you on that caravan journey.
That trip.
And looks and says, "Well,
What's it, guy?
it seems we are in a bit of a pickle, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it seem like that, Norm?"
Oh,
Or
I hate pickles.
yes, and I think we're gonna go ahead and end our session there. He draws a wand and holds it at the ready, so that I think will get us ready for our next session, which Might be the last, might be the second to last. I'm not sure.